Horse Island lies at the entrance to Sackets Harbor, the nation's most important shipbuilding center during the War of 1812. During the war, 1/3 of the United States Army and 1/4 of the Navy were stationed at Sackets Harbor. Horse Island was the site of 2 battles of the War of 1812 and served as the British staging area during the second on May 29, 1813. General Jacob Brown expected that attacking British troops would land at the cove formed by Horse Island, almost a mile from the village of Sackets Harbor. Though the intended British landing site was actually on the mainland, British soldiers, under heavy fire from the Americans, sought cover on Horse Island. British troops continued to land at Horse Island and began to rush across the shallow causeway between the island and the mainland toward the village. The Americans won the battle that ensued. Horse Island Lighthouse was originally built in 1831 and later rebuilt in 1870. At around 55 feet, the new lighthouse was taller than the old one. The early keepers had cows, goats, chickens, and horses on the island. Mrs. Harriet Simmons, who became keeper after her husband Schuyler died after 7 years as keeper, had an entire farm at the lighthouse, including chickens that would perch on her shoulders. The isthmus separating Horse Island from the mainland is often very shallow, and the keeper took his children to school with a horse and buggy across the isthmus when he could. When the lake froze during the winter months, the light was not operational, and the keeper and his family moved to the mainland. The first light was powered by kerosene, and later powered by propane. In 1957, the lighthouse was sold to a private family who kept the lighthouse as a vacation home until 2017. It is now owned by New York State and is part of the Sackets Harbor Battlefield State Historic Site. Plans are to eventually open it as a state park.
Now available on DVD or Blu-ray, the WPBS TV production of New York's Seaway Lighthouses, featuring the fascinating histories of over 20 different lighthouses along the shores of New York's Seaway Trail. Order your copy today.
New York Seaway Lighthouses is sponsored by the Department of the Interior National Park Service and by Taste New York at the North Country Welcome Center overlooking the Thousand Islands Bridge.